If this is your first Move the Sticks experience, one thing you'll learn about former scouts, we love ranking players and making lists. Today we're going to rank the top 5 cornerback tandems. At 5, Joe Haden and Steven Nelson from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fantastic duo. Love their competitiveness, their ability to get their hands on the ball. This is a team that tackles well on the perimeter. They do a good job of blanketing, and they're getting better and better playing more man coverage. At 4, we're going to go to Casey Hayward and Chris Harris Jr. Chris Harris Jr. coming over from a division rival, joining Casey Hayward. And what I like about this tandem, their ability to get nose-to-nose and play snug in man coverage. They got great ball skills, and their collective competitive spirit is going to enable them to challenge some of the best wide receiver duos in the league. At 3, Byron Jones and Xavien Hayward. Brian Flores wants to play man-to-man, and he has 2 man-to-man specialists. Byron Jones does a great job of getting tight with wide receivers, shadowing them down the field. And then Xavien Howard, a couple years ago, he was a guy who had tremendous ball skills, got hands on everything, terrific players. So there we are, the first 3 sitting right there.
Yeah, Buck, I don't know. I thought this might be 3-1 here because I look at that Dolphins tandem. There might be a better tandem. I'm anxious to see who you got here, but there's not a more talented tandem than Xavien Howard. We've seen what he can do. Byron Jones, obviously the money shows what the league thought of him. But you talk about big, long, athletic guys that can play the ball. I got to know who you've got ahead of that group right now.
Well, I'm glad that you asked, DJ, because Brian Flores loves to play man-to-man, but I wonder where he learned that from. New England. So we're going to go to New England. Stephon Gilmore and Jason McCourty. Look, the Defensive Player of the Year is fantastic. He does a great job of just maintaining perfect leverage, gets his hands on balls, and he takes the ball away. And then Jason McCourty has stepped in and has just been a very, very solid player. With a team that plays so much man-to-man, they don't give up big plays. That's discipline, technique. That's why they're there. But the number 1 tandem, Marlon Humphrey and Marcus Peters. And Marcus Peters, coming over from the LA Rams, really ignited their defense when he came over. His ability to make plays as a gambler is phenomenal. Where you get the steady Eddie play in Marlon Humphrey, you get the spectacular plays in Marcus Peters. Together, they're fantastic. That's why their defense sits at the top of the charts.
Yeah, all right, I get you. I get you there. I think that Ravens secondary in its entirety is pretty darn good, too, very deep. I would add Jair Alexander and Kevin King. Honorable mention there from the Green Bay Packers. I like that duo, especially Alexander, I think, has a chance to end up being the best in the business.